guys, hi, my name is Cloud Shadow, and as what you can tell from the thumbnail and the title of the video, the PlayStation 3, PS Vita, and PSP stores are going to shut down. Of course, probably by now you already heard the news and stuff like that. It was first a rumor, and then Sony came out and say, hey, this is official, get ready, because it's coming up. And yeah, this is kind of scary. We all kind of seen this coming some way. Nintendo did it with the WiiWare, and I believe the Nintendo eShop on the Wii U. I'm not entirely sure. I think they did that on the Wii U, but I know for sure the Wii was a thing, and a lot of people are sad. And now a lot of people are sad again about the PS3 and the other ones. Stores are shutting down. And I honestly don't know why. I mean, to be honest, my recommendation is to probably try and get some of the expensive games that are in physical form. You know what I mean? Like mainly some PS1 games, and I'm mainly getting 3 PS1 games that are expensive that I want to play, which of course are cheaper on the PSN store on the PS3. And of course, and I'm getting one more PS3 game, Sly Cooper, the collection, and it's a little bit cheaper digitally than physical form, which I'm surprised. Yeah, it's a scary thing, and yeah, I don't know. It's just a crazy. Also, get your themes as well. Apparently, that might not be really important to some people. I haven't really played my PS3 in a while. I will be now, since I'm getting like 4 games, maybe plus 7, or maybe plus 6, thanks to the Sly Cooper collection, But yeah, it's just a crazy thing, and it's another thing why I kind of don't like buying stuff digitally. Because stuff like this happens, and especially indie games, they might only make one game on that console and not make enough, or you know what I mean? That's another reason why I don't like digital, because it will sometime later in the future will shut down. Sometime later in the future it will shut down, because maybe not a lot of people are using it or whatever. But you can still play online for free though on the PS3 and all the others. You still can. And this is why I kind of like physical form, because you don't have to really worry about it, about it shutting down in the future if you don't have the game that you want, or you know what I mean, something like that. So yeah, so I will definitely be playing my PS3 a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of PS1 games too that I have. And later in the video, I'll show you that the games I already have now, and my recommendations. So let's jump right in. So this is pretty much mine right here. This is mainly the PS3 games I have. Shoot, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I totally recommend getting some Sega games as well. They are really good. And of course, some of them you can get, but they can be expensive. So it's just easier just to get some, like Knights. The only way you can play that is on the Saturn, or the sequel on the Wii, or Jet Set Radio, only on the Dreamcast or maybe Xbox. But if you don't have an Xbox, you could also get it on here. But yeah, shoot, that noise almost went off. And also you could get themes as well. As you could tell, I have my Sonic Adventure 2 theme. And I don't really have a lot. I have Nights into Dreams, this one, and a Jak and Daxter theme. And that's it. But then again, you really don't have to get one if you don't really play a lot. This is mainly my PS1 library. Mainly my PS1. I also recommend getting Legend of Dragoon, made by Sony, inspired by Final Fantasy VII. Really good game. Love it. Especially the new plus game glitch, which was originally supposed to be added, but it wasn't. But you could do a glitch of it. and I really need to do that. That's Final Fantasy VI. Mega Man Legends 2 is also another really expensive game if you buy it physically. So, of course, get it on the PS3 or PSP because it's cheaper that way. Mega Man Legends, it's really not expensive on the PlayStation 1, especially the physical version. And you can also get it on the Nintendo 64, but it's not as good on the PlayStation version. So you can get the 64 version if you want, but that one's a little bit more pricier than the PlayStation 1. So I got this one because it was a little bit cheaper, and of course this one's like a few hundred, like $100 or so dollars. And the main Final Fantasy timeline, 7, 8, and then 9, which you can of course, oh shoot, sorry, which you can of course get it on your PS4 plus Final Fantasy 7 Remake as well. So you can get these 3 games on your PS4 plus Final Fantasy 8 Remaster on there as well. So yeah, then again, I highly recommend Legend of Dragoon and Mega Man Legends series because they're really good. If you like Mega Man, or maybe just to try them out, it's really good. I'm telling you, Mega Man Legends hits hard. It's really good. Now, for Final Fantasy VI, you could pretty much almost get this game anywhere. Almost, dead honest. On your DS, PS1. This is pretty much a PS1 version. And a few others. You could get Chrono Trigger 2, which the physical version comes in a bundle of 6 and Chrono Trigger. But you could pretty much play that on your DS or, PS1 or the actual Super Nintendo, which you can also get that as well. And Xenogears, I actually don't have that yet. I'm going to buy it later today. Xenogears is another expensive PS1 game that probably goes somewhere close to $100. Oh shoot, to $100, somewhere close. And I highly recommend that as well. If you don't know me, I have played the Xeno games before, Xenosaga, and the Xenoblade series as well on the Nintendo. So that's one of them. Xenogears is really good. It's almost like Final Fantasy VII, but darker in a way, because those two games were pretty much in development at the same time back in the 90s. And whatever it's called. It's like a platformer by Namco or Bandai Namco nowadays. And it's almost like a kid's game, but it's fun. So I'm getting that, just something different, Another one I'm getting is Shinditsu 2, the second one. I try to look over reviews of the first one. The first one didn't really catch my eye, but the second one did. And that's another expensive game that probably goes for $100 or so. I don't know about the first game. I'm pretty sure it does, but the second one, it does go for like a few $100s, the physical form, And Sly Cooper, the one I'm getting, is not really expensive. It's a little bit cheaper digitally, but it's whatever. But like I said, I highly recommend getting mainly the most expensive games that you could buy cheaply on here that you are interested, of course, or just some PS1 games. Because then again, once this thing shuts down, these game prices will go up, and of course PS3 systems as well. The prices will go up because they'll probably have like some game in it or whatever, so they will go up. Prices will go up. So if you don't have a PS3 and you are planning to or whatever, I don't know, I highly recommend try and get one now if you don't have one, or a PSP or whatever. I can't really think of anything else. You can also download PS2 games as well. But depending on the model, you can't play actual physical ones. Like for me, I actually have 3 physical PS3 games. I mean, 2, 1, I can't think. I'm so sorry. I have Ape Escape, Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, which is I bought for like $10, even though it was $10 in the PlayStation Store anyways. But it was cool. I got a good deal off of it anyways. $10 physical, even though it's 10 in the store of Chrono Cross, and it was really good. I loved it. And I also have Dragon Ball GT Final Bout. That not really good fighting game, but I got it anyways because why not, I guess. you know. But yeah, you can't play PS1 games, PS2 games, even though your PS3 cannot play physical ones like mine. I have the slim version. I can't really play physical PS2, but PS1s I can. And I don't know. All I know is that if you have a PS3, PSP, or Vita, try to get your hands on some of these games, especially the classic ones, because the classic games will, of course, go up in price. Say it might be $50 for this PS1 game. Well, since the store is closing down and there's no easier way to get it, instead of $50, it might be maybe $60 or $70, you know? So that's another reason why I don't like digital games or buying some stuff digitally, because even though it might be easier for some classic games and other stuff like that, it will eventually go down. And that's the sad part of it. I do want to say thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. I'm terribly sorry that this video is almost crappy, with very little effort and editing into it. But I just want to throw the news out there and let my people know that this is going on. Even though it's already going on, stuff, I just want to let you know. Oh, before I forget, this also ties down to this other rumor that's not really that popular, that there will be potentially emulators of PS1, PS2, and PS3 games for your PS5, which sounds amazing. And like I said, I think this also ties down to the PS5. Reason why they're shutting this down, so they could make more people buy the PS5, just like the PS4's communities, you know? But yeah, I just want to throw that rumor out there that it's not big like this one, but it's out there. It's out there. And I do believe it somewhat ties into PS1, 2, and 3's emulators are going on to the PS5. We don't know even more information about it. Either you could use physicals or buy them again, but way cheaper, you know what I mean? Or, I don't know. Other than that, guys, I do want to say thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.